Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So I am at the Blue Snuggery house, and since this is it's supposed to be lunchtime, but it's now an early afternoon stream, I thought I'd work on the outside. In other words, the garden stuff a lot. I probably do some inside, but um, but I wanted to just get some stuff set up. So so there was a patch last night, and so a couple of things that were bothering me have been fixed. And one of them is how the cats do not use their cat jungle thing. So I wonder if I can actually get them to use one. Let's see. Oh, God, my husband heated up something with bacon. It smells really good. Oh, their cat playground. Do I have anywhere that has enough wall space? Hey, shoo, excuse me. Shoo, excuse me. Hmm. Well, let's move this and see. I think that should be enough space. Okay, so this is the really big one. Obviously, let's try the small one and see if it works. I was also thinking what I want to do is, well, that fits much better than it used to. Is okay, guys. Maybe they got toggled back to stay again. Yes, they did. This is kind of annoying me. Every time I start the game, they were toggled back to stay. So go play. Now, apparently one of the things that the patch did is you can actually interact with the treadmill to tell dogs to use it. Come on, guys. I wonder if by any slight chance I can pick them up and put them on it. Probably not. No. There is enough room to place the pet here. Come on. How do we get them started? They're doing this whole zombie routine. That's really kind of depressing. The last, I don't know, week. Come on, guys. Maybe sometimes getting them to play with a mouse can get them to like break away from me. So it's not following me. I don't know where the other one is. Let's give you a mouse. Oh, man. Well, at least the other one's interested. Okay, anyway. So... Okay, so I'm thinking that one thing... I mean, this is a pretty big yard, and I'm going to hopefully end up doing a lot with it. I don't know. I'm thinking I might make this into my office. I do like it. And it's nice that there are some trees, because a lot of times there aren't, and you can't actually add them. Not trees like that. Like there are a lot of trees that just like your average trees like that. They don't seem to exist as far as being able to plant them. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is actually, I think, well, not that it's going to be used, but I think one thing I might do is put one of those bird things out. So let's see. Other? Nope. Decorations. I didn't know we had a wishing well. Okay. Furniture? I don't remember what the thing's called at all. It's not, I don't think it has the word bird in it. That's the problem. Did I try structures? No, I didn't. Okay, so they probably could consider this a structure. No. Okay. What the heck was that thing called? If I don't find it soon, I'm just gonna give up. Decorations, furniture, lights. It's not recreation. Oh my God, it's recreation? Okay. What else do we have here? Actually, this stuff is all old. So, okay, it's a dove coat. So I'm just gonna go for white wood with, I'm gonna do it all white and then decide what to do in metal, light steel. Let's make the roof. Well, actually, I don't know which is which. Gray wood. I don't like that. Gray oak. Oh, I do like that. Okay, so let's do the roof. I don't know which is the roof. Okay, gray oak, and then this white, I think. Now, I don't think anything's actually going to happen with this, but it does. It is a nice decoration. Okay, so I'm thinking that I want some bushes along the front of the porch. Then I also want to do the garden gate thing, and that's actually under structures. So hedge. It's a hedge with a gate. Okay, so it's 1 meter. That's a little, is that too low? I guess that's a question. Do I want to block the backyard? 1 meter, 1.5 meter. Yeah, I like that height better. Okay, so what color? I think that's a little dark. I think I'd like it lighter if possible. Maybe just the density in the leaves change. So that one, let's go with that for now. Okay, it shouldn't let me push it that far in, should it? Okay, so I want to do the gate thing. How did I do this in the past? Did it just like nicely and neatly fit as far as what there were like 3 and then a gate? That doesn't seem like that's likely. Here, let's put the gate. Blue spruce. So, oh, okay. I see they're different sizes. Wait a minute, which one is this? Blue spruce. Okay, so that's the one I want, and it's shorter. Okay. I was wondering because I thought this had not been a problem in the past. Is that one lighter? It shouldn't be because the other one was blue spruce. Does that look lighter? No. Okay, it's just the lighting or something like that. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to have to line those up again. Gate. Here we go. So I guess I want white. And I think that's the accent color here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, now they're following me again. Go play on your jungle gym thing. The cats are in the way, aren't they? Oh, God. Here. Oh, so now they're not following me. They're just getting in the way. Are you kidding me? I guess I should read up on the on the pet behavior. Um, oh shoot, hang on one sec. A question about Dr. Quaid. Are we waiting? Okay. I'm still at lunch. I shouldn't be, but my husband and I got started on our walk late. Oh, you know what? I better answer this. Hang on one second. Hey, Lua. Yeah, I know. Hang on one second. I'm just gonna respond to this. Okay, sorry about that. It was like one of those rare times that I'm the only one who can answer the question. So, I think I should be able to fit one of the short ones on the end here. How are you doing, Elua? I was wondering about, you know, how things are going and stuff. Oh, that does look like a different color, doesn't it? How did I do that? Oh, wow. I hope this isn't one of those instances where they, like, you know how when the paint is. That does look darker, even though it said blue spruce. So I'm just gonna. It's very strange. Maybe it's just the lighting. Okay, glad to hear it. Because it's always good just to have things to know what you are or aren't dealing with. Hopefully, that you're not dealing with, but oh, I don't seem to be able to get this. Oh, the cats are in the way again. God, you guys are such a pain sometimes. I know people that commented on YouTube, you know, you can just leave them home, and I'm like, I just keep hoping that they're going to go back to how they were in the beginning. You know, where they're actually interesting and do their own thing and stuff like that. And somehow they're broken. Yeah, I'm waiting much much less stressfully to find out if I have COVID. Because so my boss went to he was in Vegas last week at a convention, a conference, but he was really, really careful because his wife is pregnant, and they stayed with his mother-in-law instead of staying at a hotel. And you know, he took all the possible precautions. They didn't fly; they drove the 11 hours, and then Sunday we had an event, so we spent like 9 hours in the same room. Exactly, Elo. I totally understand. It's the limbo that sucks the most, being in limbo. Um, and then so Sunday we were all in a room for like 9 hours, and then yesterday morning he messaged us and says he's positive for COVID. Oh no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That he, okay, right. Actually, what it was is that he's sick. He found out his mother-in-law got exposed to someone with COVID, and he's waiting to get a test. And then like an hour later, he's like, I'm positive for COVID. Then today, it's like his wife is positive for COVID, which sucks because she's pregnant. So yeah. So there's no point in testing uh before the 18th. So that was the 12th. So I guess they said there really isn't any point in testing before the 18th, or that's what the CDC says. I tested yesterday anyway because I was sick, even though I knew it was probably way too soon for me to know. And I'll pop this one here, but it just didn't make sense. I know. Um, I was lucky because I get sick so easily. And I was lucky that I got pregnant in March. So the flu season was, pretty much over. And so then uh had had our son early December, December 5th. So just want to make sure this is lined up. So oh no, this is much further back, isn't it? Like one rung. Um so I really skipped most of that season, which was good. But yeah, I don't know how people who are pregnant during this are handling it, except there are like multiple people who are pregnant, women who are pregnant at where I work. It's like, I mean, you kind of like, a couple times we've been talking about stuff. I've almost said I don't know how people can deal with being pregnant during this. And then, I mean, the thing is, people's lives have to go on, and I mean, it's been over 2 years, so at some point, people have to start living their lives again. I know. Well, so she's not. She's only a few months. She's not near the end, but oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, I feel so sorry for her. This is her first pregnancy, and I would be pretty frightened. I would be worrying. I remember how I was. Um, yeah. So it sucks, but it sucks more for them. So um, so I'm not like, if I get it, it'll suck, but it's like whatever. I mean, I've been vaccinated and double boosted. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's unlikely I'd end up in the hospital, so I'm not stressed about it. But I'm stressed about it for them. But what are you gonna do? They were so careful. Yeah, I know. I keep seeing articles about, that, when they finally figured out how, um, how much learning has been lost. Um, yeah, it really, it's too bad. I mean, it's like, how do they catch up? And the teachers already have so much on their plates, and I'm surprised we have any teachers left. I mean, the pandemic must have been just unbelievably difficult. Um, you know, so that's too bad that your youngest hasn't had a normal year. Um, yeah. Well, I mean, we were talking about also the we have an event, a reunion event coming up in early October. And so we were just talking about, the fact that it's 100% in person. And because of this news, we were all kind of like, huh, like, and I said, well, yeah, I mean, there's the chance that we'll still be dealing with some kind of variant that develops over the summer, but I mean, what else are you going to do? You know, you have to just move forward at some point. So, yeah, it really sucks. But I mean, yeah, like we have to find some way to keep to just have things be. We can't just keep our lives on pause. Apparently, weddings have become absolutely huge. People had it on hold, and now they really they really want to get going with it. Right. Yeah, that's the thing is I keep thinking about I keep saying it's been 2.5 years, and it's actually, I mean, and then I'm like, no, wait a minute, it hasn't been. I'm like, no, wait a minute, it's been a little over 2 years since the shutdown, but we had this going on even before that. So that's the thing. Um, and honestly, I don't even think about. I'm sick so much. I would have just assumed it was the flu. Since obviously I didn't end up in the hospital. I think I had the flu a few times, like 4 times, in 2019, 2020, which is not unusual for me. So, but so we have one staffer who was not in. She was actually on the East Coast on Sunday. So we're all obviously my boss is, at home and resting. I hope he is. Um, but uh so but the other woman and I who were there with him were I said in our we had a Zoom meeting this morning, without our boss. And I was like, so I said to her, so I'm assuming, because then the woman who had been in on the East Coast was in the office. And I said to the other woman who was there on Sunday, I said, so I assume you and I are just staying home and keeping away from, the other woman so that we don't make her sick. And she was like, yeah, I'm not going. She said, I'm not leaving my house. And so I was like, yeah, I don't want to. She's actually isolating from her husband, which I have to be honest, did not even occur to me. I suppose I should have, but I mean, it's just like I'm not sure how easy that is for us. Um, I mean, other than one of us going to a hotel, or like me going to a hotel or them going to a hotel, I'm not really sure how we could, you know. And I think it would drive my husband crazy worrying about me getting sick and not being there. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the thing is like when they say you need to isolate from your family or quarantine from your family, it's like, really? Um, I don't know how many rooms you think we have, but like it's like we have a relatively small ranch house. So, it is what it is. I'm like, I mean, I'm gonna do what we can, but I mean, honestly, by the point I found out, I had already. Can I just move this one? Maybe no. I had all by the time I found out about the exposure, I had already been breathing on my husband and to a lesser extent my son. I know, Elu. I know. I mean, I don't. I mean, the problem is, of course, my husband is 15 years older than me, and he has always had respiratory problems. So I'm a little. I am. It's not that I'm not concerned, but I figure at this point, I mean, I don't know. It's like we really can't afford for. I mean, I could go to a hotel, I suppose. I suppose I should ask my husband, but he's probably going to say no. He doesn't want to worry about me. Although, we could be texting the whole time, obviously. Um, but So I don't know. Not really sure. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I'd like lavender, but it might be kind of boring. How does it always seem like I try to get this stuff as close as possible? You really can't. It won't let you. Yeah, it really won't let you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm going to see. I want to put some nice bright stuff, bushes and stuff by the fence. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, you're kidding. That's so funny. I think I like these better. That is so funny. You can't blame him, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I was talking to my coworkers, I was like, well, yeah, I mean, it would suck, but I have to say, since that having gotten through 2.5 years with like no one in my immediate family getting it, none of my friends getting it. Oh, wait a minute. I have one of my friends, I think in Connecticut did get it. I mean, I feel like we've dodged the bullet. Oh, that looks horrible. Many, many times, and I'm not sure if we can really ask for anything else except, I mean, we've really lucked out. I mean, we've been careful, but we also have lucked out. So, and luckily, my husband and son don't tend to catch things as easily as I do. I mean, neither one of them is taking medicine that compromises their immune system, so that could actually explain it to some extent, but they do tend to stay healthy. Why is this like not lining up? And just catch less than I do, although they're really good at carrying stuff. So then I'll get sick even though I haven't gone anywhere. But what are you going to do? Yeah. Oh, I already did the sighting. I mean, granted, yeah, it's unfortunately, it looks a little damaged. It was, I don't remember what it was before. I guess it was probably blue, wasn't it? But so I put the turquoise siding on. I know, it's really frustrating that it doesn't look as good as it should. I find that frustrating. But they all look like that because I've checked. They all look like they've been on there for like at least 10 years. Or okay, I'm exaggerating. At least 5 years. And it's kind of a bummer. Because you want it to look nice and new and shiny, and not so much. So, yeah. Did the yellow look as bad as I thought it did? Just kind of hoping. Okay, you guys are in the way again. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. The yellow looks really dingy. Okay, what did they say? Please just be. You think it's? Oh God, I just. I'm just thinking because we're trying to pin something down at work, and the powers that be seem to all be like coming at it from different angles, and like no one seems to be agreeing, but we're the ones who have to do the logistics. So we're kind of the ones who keep pushing things along and saying, "Hey, can we move on this?" And so my coworker's asking, "Do you think we should do this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just don't know." Um, we're like, because we're the ones who deal with all the logistics. Then we're white, red, pink, white, red, pink. Okay, white. Yeah. So we're always the ones who are like everyone else. Just especially people are in like summer mode now, but we're like, no, wait. This is we know this is coming up in October, but stuff needs to be decided on. And okay, he's in the way again. Listen, I swear, didn't I? Isn't there? Okay, why don't we have a toggle that says go away or go play or something? Because, okay, I'm going to toggle him back to stay and see if he behaves differently than the other one. I swear there is no difference between stay and follow me. Okay, so he's following me. I just don't understand. I'm like, he's clearly following me. But the other one is on stay. But if they were both on stay, they would be. Nope, they're both just like, okay. No, they're both following me. So I'm gonna come over here and toggle stay and see if maybe he'll stay. I just don't understand. The behavior, the AI is not working. Let's just put it that way. Let's be really clear on this. It worked. I don't know what changed. It worked for a couple days. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something with a save game file. Wait a minute, I'm just catching up on your stuff. No. Yeah, I know. It's really weird how some people get stuff and some people don't. Thankfully, for my sanity, our son doesn't get sick as much. Very rarely. Yeah, I know. With toddlers, there's more than one opposite. There are like several opposites because you never know. I think I had said in one stream that, like with kids, there are times when your kid does something and you're like, why did you do that? But you didn't tell me to do it, mommy, because it never occurred to me in a million years that you would do that. So I didn't tell you not to do it because it didn't occur to me. It's just like, oh, come on, guys, seriously. It's like they literally are wherever I don't want them to be. And like I said, people have commented on YouTube and said, you can just leave them home. And I'm like, no, I just keep hoping that they'll get interesting again. I'm just hoping they'll be fun like they were in the beginning, the first few days. It's just, they're like zombie cats now. These aren't lining up. This should not bother me this much. Red, red, white, red. Okay, so I gotta squeeze these together a little. If I can. Not much. Okay, so this isn't... Okay, I'm just not gonna worry about it. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I had, when I was married to my first husband, there was like one of those extended family events. And I don't even remember the relation, how it may have been my husband's cousins. And so the grandparents had a pool. And so this woman had 2 kids. And they were going in the pool. And at one point, one of them said to her, how like she was telling them to behave or like, be good or whatever. And one of them said, how will I know if I'm doing something wrong? She said, just look at me. If you look at me, you'll know if you're doing something wrong. And I was like, yep. Because I babysat a lot. This was before I had a child, since, my son's with my second husband, but I had babysat a lot. So I was like, yep, that sounds about right. Exactly. It's like, come on, kids, when you're doing something wrong. Yeah, let's not put our feet in the popcorn. Okay. Yes, because that's something you have to say all the time. Yeah, I know. Kids are so funny. It's like you literally cannot, you can come up with this huge long list of, and tell them all the stuff that they can't do. And they still will come up with something that it never in a million years would occur to you to say, okay, do not throw, while I'm in the bathroom, do not throw your spaghetti against the wall. You know, I mean, do not do not throw it in your sibling's hair. I mean, not that, my son's siblings are much older, but I mean, it's like if you had to make this list at a certain age, you just say to them, you'll know when you're doing something I don't want you to do. You will know. I don't need to tell you. And, they don't always listen, but. So I'm thinking I actually like this color more than I thought I did, this one. So I think I will rearrange these. I know, I'm so picky about stuff I really should not be this picky about. But anyway, yeah, kids are hysterical. They really crack me up. I do not know what I'm, let's see that. And then start over with a purple one. I'm screwing this up. Yeah, I know. I know. I was the oldest too, but I wasn't creative. I was not creative in my look, they managed to stand in the exact wrong place again. Like they just know where I'm going to try to put stuff down. They couldn't sit in the middle of the sidewalk, right? They couldn't do that because that wouldn't be fun. I do not know what to do about this problem at work. Oh my God. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, some of them aren't as bad. Like some of the messes aren't really bad to clean up, but then others it's like, oh, that did not work out well. It was funny. My son was not really messy, so that's something to be thankful for. Although there were weird things like he carved his name in with something, I don't know what, on the dresser in his room. And we were like, why did you do that? He just wanted his name. He wanted his name on the dresser because it was his. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I kind of understand that. But, let's see, red, pink, pastel rose. But, I mean, it was an antique. Oh, no, wait a minute, the white. Why doesn't this look, why am I being so neurotic about this? Okay, I'm like being crazy about this. Okay. But yeah, we were actually kind of lucky we didn't have, and plus he didn't have siblings his age. So there was less of that chaos and the way that sometimes they feed off each other, where one who would not think of a crazy idea on their own is somehow inspired to come up with it, around their siblings. There's always one kid who has all the wild ideas, unfortunately. See, the thing, I'm just not sure what to do. I think we need to move forward with this thing at work. We just can't wait around. And I don't want our boss to come back and be like, nothing got done when I was sick. I don't want him to worry that he can't, that he can't collapse with COVID, because we won't get anything done. Hang on one sec. I'm just gonna. Yes, I definitely think it's worth it. Yeah, sorry. Just did I like not turn my microphone off? Oh, thank you. Anyway, so yeah, I said to her I thought we should go ahead. It's so funny working with academic people and, in our case, doctors, because their brains just exist on a completely different plane. Some of them, and I am missing one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now it's the pink. Oh my God, he's seriously sitting there again, like right where I don't need him to be. Look at that. Okay, I'm not imagining it. They literally, I have to put something there and he's there. And now the other one's going to do it too. Okay, I'm going to start working over here on these because, these cats are driving me nuts. I really could just, okay, so now with the patch, they're supposed to be playing on this thing. Why are they not playing on it? I put it up there for them. Okay, go. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he can't get on it. Do I have to put it down further? Okay, I'll try that. Oh, now it's getting difficult again. Okay, can only hang it on a wall. I'm trying to hang it on a wall. That's really weird. It went up so easy the first time. Okay, so I'm going to put it like so it's touching the ground. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. It won't. Okay, what is going on? Okay, I'm going to move the lamp. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm going to move the light. Okay, so this is a blank wall. Should not have any problem. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to move the rug too. Not taking any chances. Okay. Okay. Let's see. No, come on. What's the problem here? Oh. Wait a minute. I think I need to rotate it. And it won't let me rotate it. How did it work so well when I first put it on and now it's not? What is going on? Oh, it's in my position? Okay. Okay. So I have to stand close enough. I can't put it any lower than that for some reason. So, I mean, I've never seen them jump on anything. Maybe that's lower. Is that lower? They're not interested. Go, play. Well, the update said that they were going to start playing on these. I'm bummed. Oh, the mic stayed on? Oh, good. So I just muted myself then? Yeah. Well, it's not like I said anything interesting. Well, I personally, I mean, maybe they fixed it so that the cats will play on there, but then my cats are broken. Mine are just broken. I mean, oh, perfect. Mine are broken. That's just all there is to it. I guess you know what I might try is then when I do my stream tonight, I'm gonna put them in the hotel and see if I could try putting them in and taking them out. Maybe that'll fix it. Pink. Okay, so I'm going to move these away now. God, I have so much work to do. I really wish I was working at the office too, because I get distracted so easily at home and it's not good. But I can't work at the office. So like I have to work at home all week. So I guess I can get a test on. Oh, yeah, really? So when you took them out, were you able to feed them again? It, like I had found in the past, it kind of reboots them, but it doesn't seem to always work, unfortunately. I mean, I do understand this is complicated and everything, clearly. You know, the AI for the animals is complicated. On the other hand, they don't seem to have incredibly complicated AI. So, I mean, they don't, you know, they're not really, they don't seem to respond to each other. Oh, you haven't tried? Yeah, they don't seem to respond to each other. They don't seem to, I mean, their AI is not incredibly complicated. But I understand that putting everything together is complicated. It's just that I don't understand why they essentially stopped working. You know, like they were working and then they stopped. So I'm not really clear on why that happened. Okay, red, pink, pastel rose. What is this one? Yeah, pink, pastel rose, white. I'm trying to get them really close to each other, and then of course, there. Pastel rose. Can I smush this up? Maybe. I mean, if I can't fit the white one in, whatever. Oh, I can. Okay. Pastel rose. Well, at least they're not getting in my way anymore and trying to, like, you know. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna put this one in, and then I have to get back to work. Well, I kind of wanted to, I actually wanted to get inside, and that obviously didn't happen. But, you know, I got a little bit done, I think. I got to start on it. But so I think what I'm going to do tonight is, I think I'm going to work on the office. That ought to be interesting. And then maybe the living room, because I'm obviously going to give up on this thing. Not that I was going to leave it in there permanently, but so we have these fantastic new rugs from that person in the workshop Everly. I'm like beside myself because I just love them so much. There are so many of them too. I had to weed through all my subscribed items so that I could just add as many as possible. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. No, you're staying in there. Anyway, so boo work, yeah. They were just sitting in the hotel. Oh yeah, I saw. So I didn't have a chance to look at the farm update. I did see that there was something about it, and I've been, like, I was supposed to have yesterday off, and it just really didn't work out that way. So, I mean, part of it, I was just really sick, so I didn't read, but yeah. So, but anyway, Ilua and everyone else who stopped by, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, everyone who's watching the VOD, I really appreciate you guys too, a lot. I honestly do. It's so much more fun to do this when I'm playing and showing other people than when I'm just like playing on my own. So I just want to make sure you guys know that take today off. Oh, I so cannot do it. You have no idea. I have so much work. It'll slow down. If I can catch up, then it'll slow down, and I'll be able to just relax a little. But yeah, we're a small team, and we're like literally doing the work of like probably a team twice the size. So and I'm new and I love the job. So but it's like when I was in retail, it's like if you don't do it, it doesn't get done. You know what I mean? So I really need to get done. Anyway, so you're still in my thoughts, Elua, and I definitely, you know, have my fingers crossed and hope to hear good news. So anyway, take care, and everyone else take care of yourselves. Um, Make sure that you're keeping your mental health in mind as well as physical health. And I do love it. I love it so much. Enjoy this new job so much, and you know how miserable I was in the last one. So anyway, so take care. I will be on later tonight, and so I hope everyone has a great day. Bye bye.